Welcome back to Up North at 4, and joining us is one of our very favorite guests, Abby Dahl-Lukowski, the Executive Director over at NATH Frederick Place, and you're staying busy.
We are staying busy.
Oh my gosh.
We really are.
And this coming weekend is an annual event, the Ride for the Homeless. Tell us about what's going on, Abby.
So we will start at Fisher's Bar in Parrish. I always clarify that because we have our own Fishers here in Rhinelander, so Parrish.
That's such a Wisconsin thing. I hate to interrupt, but it's like, hey, just go to Fisher's Bar. But you know when you're in Wisconsin, it's like you have to clarify
which one.
Which
county.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
We're so excited about this. This is an annual event, and as I understand, it seems to be, just kind of in review of Tammy's notes, is that it's one of our bigger fundraisers. And it's this Saturday. It starts at 9 a.m. and we'll probably wrap her up around 5 p.m.
Perfect.
Lots of fantastic basket raffles, and we'll have the 50-50 raffle, and we'll have our summer 50-50 raffle tickets for sale. And
I'm sure you don't know off the top of your head, but if I recall correctly from years past, a lot of these stops along the route, they'll have special deals going on. They'll have special raffles of their own going on. Yep. So there's always something along this route.
And so traditionally we've actually ended the ride at the Woodpecker, and we've had a chicken dinner. Now Woodpecker is under new ownership, and so they are just not, they're fixing some things up, and they're just not ready for us. Yeah. So this year we're doing it a little different. We're actually going to provide everybody $10 in what we affectionately are calling Fred's Bucks. So you'll get two $5 Fred's Bucks, and you'll be able to spend those along the route. And we'll be stopping at, I think, Boiling Springs and the Elko Clubhouse and Derek's Town and Country, Garrett's Lakeview Inn, and we'll be stopping along the way, and kind of like that Pelican Lake area.
How are we getting around? Is this UTVs, ATVs, cars, bicycles?
So I think most are attending via ATV and UTV. Some are doing motorcycles. And there are several who we've just said, join us for the fun and use your vehicle if you don't have any of those or you don't want to be on the trails. Simple as that. So
what if are my legs good enough?
Absolutely.
Can I walk it?
Running.
If you can walk, I think it's nearly 100 miles. So if you can walk that loop in that short period of time, absolutely.
Yeah, we're world records, you know.
I might have to stick to the car actually with that
David Goggins
information.
stuff.
Get on your pedal bike, you know.
There we
go.
There we go. So we're jumping around. How many locations are involved this year? Did you mention that? 6 locations.
6 locations.
And $25.
$25. That'll get you a T-shirt, your $10 in Fred's Bucks, and a bandana. And at the various locations, we'll have the basket raffles where you can buy the tickets and get in on those deals.
Very cool. So how long have you guys been doing this event? Sounds really cool.
So I hope I don't screw it up, but I think this is one of our annual events that we've been doing for about 10 years.
Nice.
So annually, August.
Yeah.
And always kind of that same area, that Pelican Lake, Gleason, Harrison Hills, that kind of area.
Perfect.
So.
And like Conrad said, the weather will cooperate this weekend.
No excuses to not go.
So you get a fun day on the trails.
Absolutely.
You get drinks, food, T-shirts, raffle opportunities. There really is no reason why you shouldn't go, right?
No,
and of course,
absolutely not.
And of course, all the money goes to a great cause, NATH Frederick Place. Tell us a little bit about the work that you folks are doing right now.
So you're absolutely right. All of these funds go to our operational expenses. So this is funding our staff salaries. It's funding our food or maintenance costs of NATH Frederick Place. Since I have been at NATH Frederick Place, we have been pretty full. We're actually we're under 10 right now, which has been the less of the full time since I've been there. But as I understand, we've been since day one. We have not once had a night where we haven't had somebody staying with us.
Well, do we need any more people helping out? Any of the viewers that want to join?
Well, I think last time we had a great conversation here on Channel 12 about our volunteer opportunities. And so our volunteers, we're full, which is fantastic.
Wow.
So we have lots of volunteers. So everybody was listening, and they have.
Hey, good job out there, folks. Good job out there,
yeah,
folks.
absolutely. And but what we would really like to see is the participation. So bring your families out. It's, we're on the trails. It's a great opportunity to just kind of go for a ride with your kids or with your family, enjoy the weather, have a good time.
It's for a good cause.
Falls around the corner.
$25 for registration.
And give us a call at 715-369-9777. Our house staff will get you signed up, and you can pay the day of. So if you want to just give us your reservation, that would be helpful, because then we'll know T-shirt wise.
Very cool.
Perfect.
Wow.
So,
Sounds fun.
Abby, I want to talk to you more because you got some other cool things that you've been doing. We're going to take a quick break, so you got to stick here with us. Sound good?
I will do that, sure.
Stick with us. We'll be right back on Up North at 4. Welcome back to Up North at 4, joined by Abby Dahl-Lukowski, the Executive Director of NATH Frederick Place. So you've been wearing, that's a pretty big hat to wear for the last few months.
Right.
You've worn it well, but now you're wearing another hat, Board of Trustees member over at Nicolet College, which, by the way, congratulations on that. It was really, really cool. I am curious, though, Abby, like, what led you to saying, I want to apply, I want to do this?
So I think there's several thines that Rhinelander really has going for it, and maybe this exists in all communities, but for our community in particular, those partnerships are so exciting for me, and those community partnerships. And Nicolet College has always been a long-standing partner of Frederick Place and all of the other 501(c)s that exist in the area. We could list several of them. I think the biggest interest that kind of led me in that direction, aside from my education background, was the ability to connect residents and build and empower them to want to apply for or ready themselves for Nicolet College or for attending in that capacity. And so what better way than to join the Board of Trustees to really have a good understanding of what's going on at the college, and then to be able to relate that message back in a kind of way with residents.
Because literally just last week I had Kate Farrell on the show. She's a board member over with Fork and the helpline over there, making sure kids are fed at school. And I know a lot of times people fall on hard times, and like Kate told me, usually those are temporary. That's where she comes in. That's where you come in with NATH and Frederick Place. So like clearly there's already this culture of helping people out that are in tough situations, wanting to help them improve their own lives. And I think that mission is super cool and it's super important. And is that kind of what's been driving you, I guess?
Yes, so many different capacities. I think what's been eye-opening for me at NATH Frederick Place is to recognize the stigma that still exists around being homeless. And the stigmas that exist around other social issues like mental health and addiction and not having food on your kid's table, and how much all of those deficiencies, if you will, can impact your success as a human being. And so I think just having the ability to provide that hand up, but also to recognize and help residents, and this is where I'm appreciating this collaboration and this opportunity, is to help them recognize that this is just a season of life. And any one of us could be in that season of life. And so how do you approach it? And here are all of these resources that are confidentially available for you to use, any one of us to use, when they're available.
Nice. So, I'm a big believer that you could absolutely do anything you want in life that you desire. Sounds like it was a little bit of a mission for you to get this position. What exactly, like process-wise, did you have to do to just kind of get that whole position?
Sure. So it's a publicly, it's a public board. Went through the general application process and reached out to some of my counterparts, and it was fantastic to see the other applicants for this board position that had become available, because we've all worked together collaboratively all the years, and anyone who would be working with that board would be appreciative of the opportunity.
Congratulations once again. That's huge.
Yes, and we wish you the best of luck in the future and furthering those partnerships. We know you're going to be doing a great job, and best of luck with the event this weekend as well.
Yes, this weekend. I am so excited about this ATV ride. I am not an ATV rider, so this is a whole new experience for me.
You're all in.
So now, why not, right?
Why not?
Let's go play.
So much fun.
Make some money for an operational expense. Give us a call, 715-369-9777, or nathnorthwoods@gmail.com.
You heard her here first, folks.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much, Abby, for joining us. We're going to take a break
guys.
on Up North at 4. We'll be back after this.